Starting the live? Hang on, what's going on here? Just trying to make sure that I am live. Sorry about that. It's showing that I'm live. Oh, there we go. Cool. So I am live. That's great. Hello, everyone. The last stream for 2025. I'm just going to do the usual thing. I'll spam it around and then see if people want to join. No, that's the wrong one. Let's go on to here. And we'll just copy that title. Today's is going to be slightly different. Can I won't bother with that. There we go. Today's going to be slightly different. I'm actually going to do some editing as well. So let's see. I'm just going to spam away, and then I'll get to the comments in a second. That's this one. Hopefully, you guys can hear me all right. I'll move the mic a little bit closer as well. I'm really unprepared for these live streams. There we go. I've tidied up my room slightly as well. Cool. So let's go on this one. I'll start one there. And just disabled the Facebook Live and Instagram Live because I don't think it's worth bothering with that. Put it on here. Sorry, guys. I'm just spamming, and then I'll literally be with you. Cool. All right. Let's see what's saying. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Mike, for joining. As always, mate. I think that's American. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Hello there. Hi, Ace. How are you going? G'day, Charlie and Rothgar. Got a couple of Aussies in the channel. If you follow cricket, you'll be very happy. Day's going well, really well. Preparing for baby to arrive, which has been a lot of fun. Getting everything ready. How's everyone else going? Sorry, the quality of lighting in here is terrible, isn't it? That improves the lighting situation a little bit better. Does it make me look incredibly white, actually? Um, yes, poor lighting, actually. We'll see. Oh, I know why. Hang on, hang on. I know what's going on here. Let's fix this one up. There we go. There we go. Much better. Cool. And am I using the right one here? No. I don't know what I've done there. That's okay. No, don't wanna do that either. Alright, whatever. That seems to have done something, so that's good. All right. Hello, Jeremy from Toronto, Canada. Thanks for joining, mate. How's it going? So, I'm gonna be doing some editing today, so you guys can actually see behind the scenes as to how I edit my videos, so and you get a good look of what I'm actually editing. Hey, Mike, how's it going, mate? Good afternoon. So, yeah, you can kinda see behind the scenes, see what I'm working on and what editing software I use, so this is a really good opportunity if you wanna know what I'm using, if you, uh have any questions, I've got quite a few members that have started their own channels, which is awesome. So if maybe they want to see this, yeah, maybe make it a 10 to 20 minute sort of thing, and you can see how I edit. It's really straightforward, and then we'll just chew the fat. Yeah, this is probably going to be the last live stream now until the new year, because baby's arriving on Tuesday. Going to plan. Um, So yeah, I might try and sneak one in, but I'm not gonna say I will. I'm not gonna promise anything at all. I'm just gonna see how we go. So as it stands, this is the last live stream, and then we'll open the race one in a little while, probably in January sometime. Good morning from New Jersey. You say, got my Medbury Aussies. They are brilliant. Oh, excellent. So I'm assuming you got those metal ones done. When are you going to paint Roman Legion? I do have some Romans in the 12 mil form, but yes, I do need to get around to painting some, bigger stuff. What sort of size are you looking at there? Good day, Little Lancers and Oscar. How are you guys going? Any chance for a modern day uniform like Iraq, Ukraine would be sick, matey. I love the Aussiness in these comments. Yes, yes, absolutely. I've got a load of Eureka Miniatures moderns. I think I've got US, UK, Aussies, Taliban, and French. 'Cause I really love the is it the FAMAS? I think it looks so cool. Not a big fan of the gun itself. I think it just looks cool. So I've got some French as well. So yes, I do have a modern series planned at some point. When, I have no idea. I've got the model. Morning from Ottawa, Canada, Chris. It's snowing this morning. Sad face. I would love some snow. Although it's been quite cool here today. It's definitely heating up though. But although Canadian snow does get quite thick and deep. Good day, Joe. Thanks for joining me. All right, so let me see if I can get this editing software going. I share my screen here. Uh, Window screen. Uh, let's just make sure I've not got anything that I shouldn't be showing on here, like torrents and anything illegal. Oh no, I've just given the game. Um, let's just pretend you didn't hear that. So let's go my screen, share this one. So, uh-oh, I don't know what's happened here. That's probably not a good look. Let's see if this is better. I'm gonna have to see actually. I'm just gonna make sure that this is working. So let's just see because something's playing up on my screen. It looks like there's a bit of a happening. If that is the case, then I'll get out of it. I can see myself, and you're gonna be able to see myself many times. Yes. Okay, so that is not right. All right, let's just pause that one for a second. Let's not share this screen. How do I stop this now? Stop sharing. All right. Let's try this again. Window. Let's try this one. So let's see if this one comes good. I'm just getting out of this one. Um, I'm getting the last of the commission painting done, and it's back to Romans and Carthaginians. Good morning. Oh, okay. Awesome, Oscar. That sounds like you've got some good progress there. You've done actually really quick work. Good morning. Any chance we might see FJ tropical uniforms in 2026? Yes, yes, we will definitely see some tropical FJ. I've got them ready to go. They'll be 20 mil, but you can use. It's Scott Chris. Not sure why it's what's the name? I did two scale figures. I printed 28 mil and 8 mil as requested. Ah, you're a legend. Sounds very cool. Um, I'll have to go and check the photos, mate. Uh, did you add them on the same comment there? It's like the Matrix. I don't know what the hell happened there. I love the YouTube video about the static grass was a little surprising, but still looked awesome. Yeah, I got bored of doing static grass, to be honest, Oscar. So yeah, used it this weekend, Chris. Thanks to you, fantastic and easy to use. Oh, awesome, Jamie. Glad you like it. An infinite amount of minis to paint. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right. So for those that wanted to see behind the scenes, let me get my phone up. Obviously, I'm going to forget all the tech going here. So I can see the comments as they're rolling in because I don't have your screen. I only use my laptop. I'm very much behind the times. So let's go. I'm just boosting my numbers now. This is what I'm really doing. Being like, oh, there's 100 people watching my live because I've got 100 things to watch live. All right, don't want to hear myself. So there we go. All right, let's see if I rest that there. Cool. So any problems with ordering minis, mate? Delivery tax stuck in Brisbane, or especially if it's not Sydney available store. I haven't had any problems with Eureka, if that's who you're referring to. They're normally really, really good, and they send it express too. Yeah, Okay, cool. I'll do that. So I'll check that out. I'm surprised I haven't seen any. Sorry, I'm surprised I haven't seen it, but million notifications on that Facebook one now, so it's really going on. I do the same, Chris. Thank you for the secrets. Yes, I know. You've got to give away the secrets. That's how everyone gets started. Um, so this is what we call. So let me make sure I get this right. Cyberlink Power Director something. Uh, Let me make sure I'm giving this the right one. Cyberlink Power Director 365 is what I'm using for the software. Um, so as you can tell, I'm doing a 28 millimeter British airborne figure at the moment. Um, I do have the new MiG British airborne set, however, paint set. However, I didn't get around to doing it. This paint set's going to be with Vallejo. So I need to actually remember where I got up to. So here I'm doing flesh, and then I'm moving to here. So it's really, really straightforward. I just pick out a segment that I should be on screen. So you can see actually filming is very, very difficult because you have a very small window that you're filming in. And nine times out of 10, you'll actually cut off what you're filming. So that's why you don't ever see people like myself um, doing tutorials where they like one, where they show the whole process because you just end up bringing the model a little bit closer to yourself and whatnot, and then you end up cutting the image off the screen. So what I'm doing now is I'm just increasing the size. I'm getting a little bit closer to the model, and I'm now increasing the speed on particular segments. So you get a good 30 seconds worth of footage, and you can have a really good idea of what's going on within that segment. Uh, I'll just go back to the chat. You do the same, Chris, and give us about 10 days for British attachment at day 7 now. We're in that's really good, Oscar. Fantastic work. Layer rules. Yeah, my hand's always under off screen. I think. Sorry, that's just been cut off. I see a W there. Um, so another really good tip for people that are doing this sort of thing, you can do custom titles. So what I did was I went through. You can see here I've got paints, layer, what washes I use, layer and highlights to me are, and then the socials page, my varnishes, whatever. And I've actually customized my own titles in here, so I'm not having to remember every time which ones for what. So I only need to get the correct number for I don't know. I think as long as you dark green. So if I go with a US dark green and put this underneath here now, this is my custom title, and bosh, I've got my custom title ready to go. I don't need to worry about finding out what the number is. I can increase the length and whatnot. I'm pretty sure that was US dark green. This is the problem when you don't show the paint on the screen. It's very easy to forget, especially if you have used a new paint. I do every now and then, and I forget which what it's called. But I normally work it out pretty quickly. Um, so yeah, nice clean fingernails. Yes, somebody shamed me the other day, so I made sure my fingernails were they weren't. It's not that they weren't clean. I'd bitten them to buggery, so I made sure they were nice and um, not bitter. That's the right word. Um, this is better than CapCut. Sorry, I missed what software you were using. What's it called? It's called Cyberlink Power Director 365. It is. You can get the free version, but it is also paid. So in here, obviously, you don't have to use this title. There's other custom titles that you can use. No, sorry, titles. And if you buy the software, you've got all these different titles. Like you're not going to use all of these, but this is where you get your graphics. So they're not like your super good graphics that you would see in other ones. And you have to use like Adobe is it Premiere Pro or Movie something or another, which is what I use for my intro. But this is what you can use. There's different graphics and stuff within there. You can pay for the packages. I'm pretty sure if you get Cyberlink 365, you get all the packages included anyway. But this is the one that I decided to pick. But there's other boxes and whatnot that you can use as well. Um, so this is probably the most important part of doing the tutorials because people want to know what paints you're using, and it's really good to try and match whatever paint you're using with a relatively similar looking color. Hence, why we've got the colored box here and stuff. Don't know if it's only my end, but the sound is really clipping in and out. If it's not just you, Oscar, I'll just make sure it's not my end. I'm pretty sure I've got the microphone plugged in. Let me just make sure, because perhaps it's going through a different microphone. Um, uh, no, it's going through my mic. Yeah, sound is a bit. Okay, right. All right, hang on. Stand by. There we go. All right, sound should be hopefully back on. How's that one, Mikey? Joe? We will get there. It's amateur hour here, I know, but we will hopefully get there. This is when I need a Panzer Ace in the live stream to tell me what's going on. Whilst we move on from this one, and we can move on to here. Sounds back on. Good. All right. Excellent. Excellent. And just make sure that it's not cutting in and out. I've moved to USB C, so with an adapter. So hopefully this will make it life a little bit easier and make the sound a little bit better. Yep. Thank you, Rothgar. Cyberlink Power Director 365 is what I'm using. I think it's about 100 US a year. I think it's that. There is other better software out there, but this one is more user friendly for people that are like myself and not so good at it. Now I just need to work out what the hell I'm painting here. Oh, so we're still on the. Oh, this is the highlight for the. This is the highlight for the scarf. So y these 28 mils, I normally do. Um, I normally do it in 2 rounds. So I do a layer and then like a highlight slash second layer. I don't do things conventionally, as you guys know, being fans of the channel. Um, So we've got US dark greens, and then the really good thing about these titles is I can come into the custom area, go to layer and highlight, and I've already got it ready to go. So this is US dark green and German camo beige World War II at a 1-to-1 ratio, and Bosch, just like magic, it's in there for me, and I've got my highlight color ready to go in there. Better volume and sound, says Oscar. Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Rob saying it's smooth, excellent. You have but one, no use. You got Mikey. Ah, yes. Okay, cool. Any progress with terrain painting experience so far? No progress with, terrain painting, unfortunately, but I'm gonna have 7 weeks off with my, newborn here, so I might get a little few windows where I might actually start practicing on terrain, just to kill a little bit of time if he's asleep and such. Would it work on a notebook or a tablet as I don't have a proper PC? I don't know, I can't answer that. I only use a laptop, to use my editing software at the minute. shopping this afternoon. My paint spans a sweatshirt on disclaimer. It's the they've got a bloody emoji. Yeah. I'm hoping you're saying it's a chick magnet, but I don't think that is. It's a I'm gonna have to wait for that to pop up, Mikey, before I can read the rest. Actually, what if I go like this? Ah, there we go. It's a babe mag. Oh, I was right. Wear with care. Excellent. That's what we like to hear, mate. If you can, refer them to the channel. Actually, no, I'm married. Hopefully not listening to that. So moving on, before I get into trouble, move there. So now we're moving on to the wash. So just as simple as I did before, trim out what I want in here. So we got the wash on now, and we're washing the flesh there. I'm not gonna be painting any eyes. I'm over painting them as I get sick of painting eyes. Actually, I might cut that back. I might do that just that segment a little bit longer if I don't cut off. A little wasted, a bit of wasted time there, but that's okay. We'll just add it in there for the sake of it. Gives me time to talk and whatnot. Increase this one here, and then there we go. We've got the flesh sorted, and we just added the wash there. Title, so we've got the flesh wash and Bosch. There we go. So that we've got that segment now complete. Oh, Rob, thank you so much. Congrats to you and the missus on the newborn. Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's really, really kind of you. Painting trains for terrain, asking for a friend. I told Mikey that as soon as you start painting trains, that's when you know you're getting old. Um, yeah, let me know, Joe, how you go with using it on the tablet and whatnot. It's really good that you're using your tablet and you're pumping videos out still on your channel. Rob, that was really nice of you, mate. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's a nice I can probably use my phone more often. I can be a bit more interactive here. Over 1,000 people heard that, Chris. Yes, I know. Hopefully, 10,000 people heard that. Hopefully, one of them wasn't my wife. Nice one, Rob says Mikey. Mike. Yes, that was really good, Rob. Thank you so much. We'll put it to good use. So moving on, we can keep going. So that's the flesh state. So please do let me know in the comment section as well, guys, if there's something in this part you want to see. Do you want to know how to make thumbnails? I can go through that part as well. I do need to make a thumbnail for my Luftwaffe uniform video. So moving right on, and what do you guys think of the figure? I went a little bit different for the screw on that helmet. I'm not a fan of it. I just left it anyway. I prefer the old Wadaraki Sun combination. Um, we'll just stick with it for now, I suppose. I might change it after the video, but don't pretend that you didn't hear that. Thanks, man. It's not easy, but somewhere. Yeah, exactly, mate. You got to make use of what you can do. You'll need it for the baby. You're an absolute ledge, Rob. Thank you so much, mate. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go because obviously, my 2 years, we've got all of this stuff from last time anyway, so we've been pretty good this time. We've got all the tools and the bottle makers and the bottle warmers and the sterilizers and all of that ready to go, so we should be good. It was just all cleaning the house and getting everything ready. That was what we were spending a lot of time on today. Right, anyway, that's enough of the cyber people are talking about. That's just a quick deep dive into hardly deep dive, but just a quick look at Cyberlink. If anyone's got any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. It's a really good way of showing people how it will work. Yeah, where all the guys get credited for being a member. I've got my custom things for painting. It's really good to have a layout saved. I save all of this and then I work forward with that. So I always have this ready to go and I just update this as new people rock in. So if anyone wants to become a member and join that page, then they can do so. That's so soft, isn't it? That's just disgusting. I hate people like me, and I'm just doing it. Um, You will need it for the baby. Word of advice, don't get a prep machine. Waste of time and money. Oh, see, I really like our Tommy Tippy, bottle maker that we've got. I thought it was worth its weight in gold. Yeah, I really liked it. Um, but I suppose it depends which model that you get. My wife's ordinary. I just say, "You know what? Here's the money. You do all the hard work, and I'll just give you the money." She gets all this stuff, and to be fair to her, she's got some really good stuff. So yeah, am I still streaming this? Stop sharing. Let's get out of that one. Cool. So it's back to my face. Just quickly show people how I make a thumbnail in case you're on here and you wanna how to make a thumbnail. Uh, okay, Mike, what Panzerist number are you? Right, I will let you know right now. Sorry, I've just hit it. Need to show share screen. Mike, oh, beat you. Um, Hang on. I'm getting my mics and my Mikeys confused here. Mike beat you, Mikey. So you are what's that? 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are 8th, Mikey, but you're gonna move to 7th because one's gonna come off here soon, and potentially, a 2nd because, uh, yeah, potentially 2nd. So you might become 6th. So we might be losing 2. We've definitely lost 1, but I'm keeping Colin on there for a little while longer because he actually was paying more, which was super nice of him. I didn't even know you could do that on Patreon. So I'll leave him on there for a while to cancel because he's moving house. That's absolutely fair enough. And he's got a new one too, which is very cute. So yeah, keep Colin on there for a short while longer yet. And yeah, so you are eighth currently, mate. You might move up. Just have to keep an eye out, mate. You have to watch every single video right the way through to see to the end, and when you skip. Um, we had a Tommy Tippy 2, got a Rapid Cool Godsend. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so Mike is 7th and Mikey is 8th. So it goes in order, it goes Patrick, Oscar, James, Panther, Jim, Colin, Forsyth, so that's Jake, Mike, Mikey, Eric, Rothgar, and then it goes Seti, Aislinn, I think. Oh no, Ian, Mod, Adam, Aislinn, Seti, Tom. Uh, Geez, we had quite a few actually jump in very quickly in the last few months. I think it was the book. So anyway, yeah, let's look at the book. In the same sort of stuff. Just a little book update for those that are interested. I did show this off screen last time, and I will show the guys in the channel now, especially because most of you are members anyway, so you can see what's good with the book. Oh, Scott, you're a legend. What? You didn't have to do that, mate. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. You've done more for me than I could have. I can do. I've done for you in return, mate. So you really didn't need to do that. But thank you so much. Scott was the one that's just give $20. He was the one that brought me the Rorke's Drift from Canada over for me as my special delivery because I couldn't get anyone to do it for me. So he was an absolute legend. So thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. God, you guys are making me blush. I yeah, it's so awesome. Thank you so much. Give this one a love heart. There we go. Sound is Mike wants to be 007. Oh, yes, that makes a lot of sense. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to know. It's for your baby, not you. Oh, okay. Alright. Damn it. No, that's alright. For the baby, alright, fair play. This baby's getting a lot of love from my friends all across the world there. Well, maybe in Australia, we will celebrate Christmas by the pool with pina colada and a barbie. Yeah, exactly. It's a hot, bloody Christmas, that's for sure. All right, so let's have a look at the book. This one. See, let's have a look. Windows. Right, I think it's this one. Yes, that's the one. So we can get rid of this one. So hopefully you guys can all see this okay. I'll refer to my video just to make sure. Sorry, I'm looking down. My phone's here, my computer screen's here, my camera's here. So I'm not being rude on purpose. I'm trying to look at all these different places at once and apologize. I do apologize if I miss a comment as well. So there's been almost no update from last week. So if the Panzer racers are in here hoping to see anything new, I do apologise. I am working on Plane Tree to add to the book. Here he is. Speak of the devil. So he's not at the moment. He just well, you won't even be able to see that actually. No, you're not gonna be able to see that. That's all right. But we are getting somewhere with Plane Tree. I can see that a little thing there. So this is as far as we've got with the book so far. Let's see if I can. There we go. So we got the contents page. This is just me coming up with ideas. It's not going to be like this at all um, in this format. This is more of a notes page. What do I actually want on there? Then we've got the introduction. So what's the book about? What can you find in the book, etc., etc. The preface. So just a little spiel. Again, to be completely honest, I didn't even know why I put this in there, but I was going off uh, guides online, so I put a preface in there, and we've got the acknowledgement. So Bevo Militaria is the company I'm working with. So all of the authentic uniforms you see in this book are from their website. They have got amazing, amazing um, militaria on there. So if you want some gear, some like authentic, especially German stuff, there's some amazing stuff on there. It's very pricey with it. Get full P dot uniform trousers and shit for like thousands of euros. But yes, I'm very good. Obviously, AB figures is the figures that we're going to be using. I didn't really need to ask that permission to do this. Nick is super chill and he's super supportive of the channel, so I knew he'll be fine with it. I may throw in another company potentially, but at this point, it's we've said Bevo and Fingers. Then a Y20 mil. So just in case people are a bit confused as to why I picked football, the main reasons for that is the fact that I feel like 20 mil is easily scaled down, scaled up to 28 mil, the techniques used. They do the 20 mil and 50 mil are almost identical for how I paint now. With base coat, wash, layer, highlight, I just do a base coat, layer. I'll just leave it at that. Unless it's something on. Bad sound is back, is it? Oscar, hang on. Let me see if I can try and fix this one up again. It's a really pain in the ass. Unless there's some sort of interference with my camera. No, I swear it's this. This. It might be this app, this restream that I'm using, or from something. I'm not exactly sure. Really choppy. Sorry, guys. Let me know when you're back and if it's still causing issues. I'll just have to revert to my shitty audio, which would be my camera. Wait for you guys. Just to let me know. Thanks for joining, Joe. Good luck at B&Q. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what it might be. I know what it might be. The audio is okay now. All right, I'll keep going with the audio. Let me know if it plays up anymore. Um, yeah, sorry about this, guys. I really do apologize. Does anyone need me to go back, or do you get the gist of what we've seen thus far? So yeah, what I was saying with the 20 mil is I just think it's easily exactly what Tom's just said. Perfect. Looks good on the tabletop, and the technique is pretty much exactly the same between 20 mil and 50 mil for me, and 28 mil. There's very small difference between 20 and 28 mil that I do. So you know what? That's what I'm just going to go with for now. All right, so let me know if the detail goes. I'll just keep moving on now. So we're moving on to the uniform. So again, these are all authentic uniforms that you're going to see in this slide or in these slides from Bevo Militaria. So yeah, do go check those out if you're wanting some new gear. Um, so we've all seen the field grey. Um, you're going to get a spill. It's going to be in mainly um, we've seen you, and that's all we need. Thanks, Oscar. It's mainly going to be in three steps. They might push out more if it's gonna push out more for camo and stuff. White people, nobody complains if you don't paint eyes. Yes, exactly. Somebody will complain. So we're gonna do the basic wash layer. I'm only gonna do that in this first one, the very first one. I'm actually gonna have a slide covering what wash I use, what paintbrushes I use, what all that stuff. So I don't need to do this is how it looks after a while. But this is the sort of gist you're gonna get. A little spill on each step. Then moving on, we've got the Luftwaffe uniform or Luftwaffe blue, and same, white oval. Again, you guys would have seen this one, just skipping on through these pretty quickly. Tropical khaki, I think this is something you guys haven't seen. Same with the Luftwaffe uniform, but we've skipped past that. Um, tropical khaki, so gone with this. Again, some of these pictures will also feature in the spaces that aren't taken. So there might be some free space where I can throw in the painted figures because they're all going to be painted. Audio started to chop. What the hell is going on with this thing? Driving me nuts. Right, go with that one. No, I'll tell you what. I think it might be my internet. I don't. It's probably shit. Hang on. Let me switch. I might just drop out. I might just temporarily drop out for a sec. Let us know that you've got. It doesn't work. Return back to my camera audio, but I've changed my to mobile broadband, so hopefully this is going to work a little bit better. Um, I love 20 wheels. I have around 2,000 figures paid over the last 25 years well to in co-op plus a bit more one. Jesus, that's some bloody good work there, Matt. My God. Wobbly audio again. Hopefully you guys will say that the audio is better and we can crack on. Houston, we have a major problem. Not just a problem, a major problem. Also, if you're reading what I've got on these slides, this isn't final. This is I need to go through, proofread it, and make it all sound a lot nicer than what it is. This is just me just throwing out what I want on there, and then I'm gonna amend it. Okay. So tropical olive is the next one. I might change this to be an actual tunic with just trousers, but as it currently stands as trousers, so you've got some free space down the bottom here. There's going to be some minis down here, ones that I've painted, obviously representing the DAK, specifically this olive green color. And then you guys have seen the Oakley. You can, oak leaf, again, I'm gonna change the oak leaf. I'm not a fan of colour choices I've used here. This is gonna get completely changed. I'm gonna go with a lighter base colour for the smug. It's way too dark, and I'm gonna go with more of an orange flesh colour. I might mix the 2 together. I don't really like the look of the flesh on this one. Um, so yeah, the flesh tone, um, yeah, that's definitely gonna change. And then we've got oak leaf spring. I'll probably change this one too. I think the green had too dark. I'm gonna lighten it a little bit more. So this is gonna change as well. The same with the base color for the smart eye, it's too dark as well. I wanna change them too. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna change. So the SS is getting a complete overhaul. Um, but that's where we're at with that. P dot 44. The base color is actually correct. I think it is a bit more darker than the Oakley base color. But again, that tan color, I'm not a massive fan of it. When I look at the original, it looks just probably a little bit too flesh-like, so I'm gonna probably amend that one. The dark green is correct, and then the green spots, I think are probably just add too dark as well, so I'm gonna revamp the P dot as well. But this free space here, um, is also gonna have mini. I might do cinematic photos as well. Um, but yeah, let me know with the SS, guys. You think that I'm being a little bit too overly picky, too critical? I want it to be good, you know. If I'm putting out an ebook with my name on it, videos is one thing, but an ebook, I don't. It's going to draw a lot of criticism because people are going to be scrutinizing it a bit more. And I'm using authentic photos. If they don't really match, um, I don't want to give wrong information. I think in the times where used to just throw out paint and they never matched. I really don't want to do that. I try and get as close to the paintings as I want. Um, good morning, James. Thanks for joining, mate. Book looks incredible, mate. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Chris, are your still pictures taken from your video capture? If not, what camera system are you using for that? I'm using my phone, mate, my S22 Ultra, these ones. Uh, I personally think the photos actually come out really nice for 20 mil. They look the business. You can change it to 108. What does that even mean? I don't know what that means in camera. Well, 108 megapixel camera is on there. That's what I changed to. Super high definition photo. Can you DM me on Facebook, Discord, your emails? I'm at a show on Saturday, that probably takes some sense so I can issues. Yeah, for sure, mate. I will, John. I will. Um, DM me on Facebook. I can also do it on Discord, mate. I'll do it on Discord. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Audio is choppy. Sorry. Don't be sorry. I appreciate you letting me know. All right. Okay. Shit, this didn't my head in it. All right. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me. The audio is not going to be as good, but hopefully this is going to resolve this issue. Is it because there's interference from? Maybe I need to move my. I'll move my microphone across to this side. It might be into because the USB cable is running right over the mic's USB cable, so maybe there's interference between the two cables there. But let me know if you can hear some audio. It might be quieter, not as nice, but there's audio, so that's the main thing. Better than being choppy. All right, cool. So you guys can hear me at least anyway. Testing, testing. Must be those Pacific currents. Yeah, yeah. It must be. I swear you Americans are just giving us some dodgy electronic. Uh, resetting the bar, 20 mil camera detail and techniques, in my honest opinion. Well, that's really kind of you, Tom. Thank you so much. Yeah, so what do you guys make of the book thus far? Do you think I'm being overly critical with the SS camouflage schemes or whatnot? Um, Really would love to know your opinion. I'm not a big fan of them, to be honest. The more I look at them, the more I really want to change them. But I'm open to that, honestly. I mean, look, they're going to look better once the rifle's painted, the skin's painted. You've got the field grey tuning popping over there with some SS collar tabs on there. He's going to look a lot better. Painting all the black leather pouches and whatnot. So it's going to blend in a lot better. I just feel like I've probably gone a little bit too dark with this base color, especially for 20 mil. All right, let's stop sharing this anyway. How do I stop sharing? There we go. There we go. We're back. Discussing the audio sounds perfect. Discussing the book choppy. Hmm. Something weird's going on. Unless it's this restream app or like streaming stuff, but I pay for this, so you'd think it wouldn't be having any issues like this. Oh, James, that sounds like a great idea, mate. I'll be up for that. Let me know what you think you can do with it. Always open to suggestions, dude, for sure. Just confirming you guys can hear the chat all right. You can hear the audio all right. Chat can hear the chat all right. What the hell am I going on about the audio all right? What else was I going to talk about in this? Oh, and the merch. I'm not really going to promote the merch as such, but thank you to everyone that has purchased something on the merch. Um, those some big orders, which was very surprising. Some big orders. So thank you so much to all of you for purchasing some of the merch. I hope I don't have dodgy audio because I'm thanking people when I got dodgy audio. Um, well, it is much better. Okay, cool, fantastic. Is the quality? This is just a curiosity. Now, is the quality any different? Because I'm using my camera's audio, but it's got one of those furry little mic things on it that came with it. So I'd be interested if it is better audio or not. But yeah, thank you to all of those that purchased some merch during the that little sale I did. I honestly don't make much on those orders, especially if the more you buy, the more I was with the deal was like the profit margin was like a couple of dollars. So I wanted to keep it as low as possible. So you guys are just mainly supporting the channel with what you're wearing, opposed to like giving me money sort of thing. Um, so yeah, really do appreciate it, guys, and I hope the prices weren't super expensive. They seem pretty expensive, but from all accounts, the quality is really good. So I'm still waiting for my Samps to arrive. The lads in the UK have already got their gear, which is crazy. Um, Rothgar and I, we're just gonna have to wait a while. Mine's saying it's not going to be until December now, which is Friday the 28th to December the 4th. Um, so yeah, we'll wait on that one. But yeah, hoodie's great. Well happy. Yeah, that's awesome to hear. Sweatshirt is great. Yeah, thanks, Mikes. You guys are absolute champs. I really appreciate you getting. He jumped on it too. There's no hesitation on that. Oh, okay, yeah, I'd have to try. I really have to try that red oxidize, the red color opposed to the brown. We'll be wearing it at Salute in 2026. Absolute legend, Mike. Thank you, or Mikey. Um, yeah, yes, definitely order one for CanCon. Man, I need to get to one of those. Maybe in a couple of years for sure. I'll get there. Audio is great, then goes choppy for a bit, then back to normal. I don't know what's going on. It's just got to be this restream. I'm gonna ditch it. I think. Um, I just liked it for I could get a lot of Panzer races on, but there's probably too many Panzer races now. I think we're going over. I might have to put a limit on it, or think of something else because last time we struggled to get everyone on, and it's hard to get everyone engaged because there's so many of us talking, especially me, this annoying guy. I'll have to order one. Oh yeah, got to bounce for now, but we'll contact you on Facebook. All right, cheers, James. Really appreciate it, mate. Have a great weekend. I look forward to uh well, weekend Sunday. Look forward to hearing what you have to say, mate. Really appreciate it. Cheers. Worth the trip over from Perth. I did look. I think it was last year actually. I looked at going, uh, but no. I'll probably, if I was to go, probably it won't be. Probably be in maybe 2 years' time. With a new one due, newborn due in a couple of days' time. Yeah, probably take me. Problem is, it's right on my birthday. So my birthday is January the 31st. So I think it's normally the 26th, isn't it? Australia Day sort of long weekend. I also want to get over to the UK for a couple of them as well. So yeah, got grand plans. We'll see. Maybe I need a really big sponsor to come in and sponsor, or maybe I should get Jetstar or Qantas to maybe not Jetstar, Qantas to sponsor or fly me business class everywhere. Oh wait, no, you have to be a beast for that to happen. Actually, you fly a private jet when that happens. That's right. I'll uh, I'll have to go the old-fashioned way. Just get a Cessna 172 and island hop my way around the world. Australia Day long weekend. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, so that's the problem. Um, and I would have to go for a couple of days, I think, because it's a big event, right? What's the historical war game scene like there? Is it as big and is it as big as you'd expect it to be, or is it not as big? It's mainly Warhammer and such. I know Nick would be there from Eureka, obviously, but is there many other Aussie historical retailers there? Oh, 12,000 people. Okay, that's my kind of thing. All right. 3 days long. Well, we definitely have to do it. I need to meet up with yourself, mate. And there's a plenty of other lads there that I know would want to meet up as well. I think my friend Sean was looking at doing a battle group table as well. I'm from the UK, but never done Warfare or Salute. I usually do 5 or 6 shows per year. Why haven't you done those two out of curiosity, mate? I used to turn over around 26,000 for the weekend and anything's historical. Wow. Okay, so it is popular then. Yeah, no, I definitely need to get over there. Definitely, I just need to sneak in somebody's suitcase, I think. Well, no, I can't get over there anyway, but for at least the next year. I want to make sure I'm here for the little one to help out. Oh, good. You're speaking to Sean. That's awesome. He's an absolute legend. We play a lot of combat mission, although lazy bugger's been playing too much Battlefield, so he hasn't been keeping up with it. I hope he's not watching this. Too far to travel from the northeast. You can get the train, can't you? You're really trying to get it to me, aren't you, mate? 600 competition historical gamers. So imagine that. What's that going to be like? Bolt action, battle group, chain of command, flames of war. Yeah, all right. I need to get over there then. Maybe when I hit 20,000, maybe I'll make the plunge when I hit 20,000 subbies if I ever get to that mark. If I get to that mark, then maybe I'll do it. Yeah. That way we can do like a. I'd love to do like a meetup. I really want to do like a meetup or something like a meetup in the UK and a meetup in America and Australia. But I just don't think I think the UK would be the easiest because it's pretty easy to get around. It's only a few hours, depending on where you are in the UK. Obviously, if you're in Northern Ireland, it's a little bit difficult. At the top of Scotland, but Australia and the Americas, it's just very difficult. Actually, I haven't checked the post. What did you guys reckon of the blue thumbnail versus just like the themed thumbnail, if you will? Oh, okay. 36% for simple and 64 for fun. 218 votes. Okay, so people think the more cinematic thumbnails are worth it. Okay, that answers that question then. I'll just keep doing those then. The free shows at Newark, Claymore, sometimes Battleground, York. Okay, never heard of any of those. But I'm not from the UK. I know you're applying to Mikey as well. Internet travel isn't so fun anymore. Yeah, and I mean, I work in the aviation industry and I get nervous of flying at the minute. I feel like it's probably the most unsafe it's been for a while. Um, I don't know why. I just got a feeling. Obviously, there's been a few crashes and such lately. Just something about it just seems a bit sketchy. I feel like something bad's going to happen. So it doesn't give me full confidence. I've done a lot of traveling. It doesn't give me a lot of confidence to go flying. Card games, board games, fantasy, 40 games. Yeah, tactics in Perth just going nuts with card games and stuff. What vids have we got to look forward to over the next few months? Okay, so that's a very good question. Um, I'm gonna have to go onto my channel. I've actually just been on an uploading spree because I want to get as many videos ready to drop um, before baby gets here. So we've got a 172 Napoleonic British tutorial, a 172 German Stug, a 172 German um, soldier using the new Army Painted German set, a 28mm Soviet soldier, a 172 Rebel US infantry, 172 Eski Union Confederate soldier. Then we've got a 172 Eski German soldier that is a Luftwaffe field troop. We've got a 28mm Arnhem Heroes tutorial. And we've got, I feel like there's something I'm missing. What am I missing here? Uh, what am I missing? I'm halfway. I haven't really filmed much of it, but the plane tree tutorial, I got a little bit stuck on that one this week. What else am I missing? I feel like I am missing something. So there's one more. What am I missing? What am I missing? To be uploaded. Let's have a look. No. There's definitely one more on there that I've done. I just can't think of what it is now. Hmm. Oh, 20 mil US airborne figure. That's the one. 20 mil US airborne figure, the Colonel Mueller, um, scaled down to 28 mil, scaled down to 20 mil, painting him up. Different to how I paint my normal US airborne, just to make it look a little bit more realistic. So we'll see how that comes out. I'm working on a Victorian Greyguard and a Common Greyguard for War Games terrain. Sounds interesting. Graveyards are, yeah, very interesting. Air travel is all about picking the right airline. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, for sure, for sure. All sounds great. Another Denison tutorial score. You can never have too many. I really need to go through and delete some of them though, or like unlist them because when I type in like 28 mil bolt, like 28 mil British Airborne tutorial, it's all my videos that I see come up on Google different from people. But for me, I see them come up and go, oh my god, if that's what everyone's seen, they'll be like, this guy just sounds like mad. He wants something different. But I can't help myself. I just love British Airborne figures. Um, I'm going to do two. There's going to be another 28 mil British Airborne tutorial, but using the MiG British Airborne paint set. So there's going to be two. I just need to film it. That'll be filmed probably in the next couple of weeks if I get some spare time. I travel once or twice a month for work all overseas, Europe, Scandinavia, Australia, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just a gut feeling. It's not even Australia. Like Australia, I feel like air travel in Australia is really safe. I mean, you never touch wood hear of anything catastrophic, really. Um, I don't know, just things are just a little bit sketchy. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like that weird feeling. I've never been like that before. It's just yeah. I usually go to cafe or Singapore. Yeah, we went Singapore to Hong Kong before, and they were great. They were absolutely great. But the problem is, with a lot of these, even the really good airlines, a lot of them are using cheap labor for mechanical issues. Well, not for quick turnarounds, but for deep maintenance, they ship them off to um, other countries where scrutiny is probably not. They're not scrutinized as much as what they would be in their home bases. Um, And I've seen it. I'm an avionics engineer by trade, so I see it. I've seen it. I worked on smaller aircraft though. I wasn't working on 737s and such. I don't know. It's just weird. Weird. It's probably just being paranoid, but it's like, oh, if I'm feeling like that, I don't want to put my family through it. But like you said, if you look at, you only have to look at a live flight track and see the millions of aircraft that are flying at any one time. So there's loads more car crashes that result in fatalities than there are aircraft crashes. So just a weird feeling I've got. When traveling for business is always a huge risk when another of the clients makes a travel arrangement. That's very true. Mike likes the sounds of the Denison smocks, which is great. This time of the year, you risk being quarantined in some nations. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you don't want another pandemic to break out as well. But I will show you. Hopefully, you won't see the shorts. Just quickly before we end it, these are the two paint sets that Ammo sent me. Well, the hairs are standing up on your neck, are they? I don't know. It's just weird. I've had a few. Yeah. Ugh. But yeah, I'm pretty much going to end it here, everyone. Thanks all for joining. Really appreciate every one of you for joining. Thanks again to those um, that were kind enough to give me some money. I really appreciate it. It feels so weird. Those super chats or whatever you'd call them. It's really nice towards the baby, obviously. We'll make sure we get something nice for him. Uh, yeah, really, really appreciate your generosity. It's super, super nice. I'm talking to the camera, I'm looking at the messages and stuff. Thank you so much. You really, really don't have to do that. Just watching my stuff. I'm monetized, so I make money from you watching it, and Patreon and YouTube membership program and stuff. So all this additional stuff is really, really, really nice of you. So thank you guys so much for that one. Um, it's going to be crazy. So please Uh, I'm not going to be as active as what I am with replying to comments on Facebook, especially. Um, YouTube, I'd probably keep up with it, but like Facebook, I just like work in progress Wednesday. There's just no way I'll be able to keep up with that. It takes time. That one does take time. Um, so yeah, please don't take it personally if I miss a message or if I don't reply within a couple of days. It's nothing personal. Just planning for as much time to be able to help mum and baby and my son out in those early days, and then things will start to get back to normal. So in the new year, we'll hit the ground running with some more live streams and such. I might squeeze in one before the new year, but as I plan it at the moment, this is going to be the last one for the until the new year. But I've got loads of videos coming out still. I've got plenty of shorts coming out, although they're pretty much the same as the videos. So yeah, we should be good. I've got a couple more review videos to that will come out in between as well. Uh, and stuff still keeps coming to my door. There's like this mid paint set. I didn't even know it was coming. It just knocked on the door yesterday. I'm like, oh, they've sent me a couple of paint sets. It's very nice of them. Um, so yeah, but I hope each and every one of you have a fantastic year and Christmas. I hope you do whatever makes you happiest, whether that's spending it with family, just having a chill day, not having to worry about getting presents and such. Whatever you guys do, or however you're celebrating or working in that, I feel for you if you are. I've been there, done that on Christmas Day. Um, 2025 has been awesome on the YouTube with you guys. The community has grown so much. A lot of you are very loyal and sticking with me and really support me well. So I really, really appreciate it. I'm rambling now, but I can't explain how grateful I am to have all of you here. 10,000 people is just insane. 200 of them are probably family and friends when I first started, but still closing in on 10,000 if you exclude those, probably not 200, 100. It's just mind blowing. So yeah, thank you all for your support. If you've helped me with stuff, getting stuff, 3D prints, lending me toy soldiers and whatever, Patreon, channel membership, buying the merch, setting up the Discord. There's so much I could say. Um, it's been immensely helpful. And being admins for my Facebook page and stuff. Yeah, really, really appreciate it, everyone. So please do all have a fantastic time. If I don't speak to you like this, I'll definitely message people. Yeah, just have a fantastic time and speak to you all in the new year on a live stream. So thank you all for watching, and I'll just check the comments and then I'll finish on. Best of luck to your family. Thanks, Jeremy. Cheers, Mike. Appreciate it, mate. Happy holidays. I will take it 3,000 personally. Lol. Hey, have a great break over Christmas. Hope you see your family. We'll still reach out by the end of share work I'm doing next or to others on the best. Yes, definitely do that, Scott. Thank you. And maybe a surprise ace thing. Yes, for sure. Have a fantastic week, guys. As always, have a great Christmas, bud, and every here. I'm not sure what that means, Alan, but thank you so much, mate. Appreciate it. Cheers, everyone. Wish you a Christmas. Um, I might I thought he was replying to his brother then. Daniel Kotstanen, thanks for the well wishes. See you all on Discord. Yes, and I'll definitely, for those on Discord, I'll make sure you guys get a photo of Bob as well, so you can see that all is well online. I'm just going to take off to the Bahamas on the beach. Yeah, yeah, I'm just expecting a kid. I can't do anything for a couple of months. Meanwhile, I'm sipping back cocktails and stuff. No, no. Yeah, we'll definitely get a photo on Discord. And honestly, have a great break over Christmas. Yeah, thanks, man. My excuse is going to be that my son needs me to go and help him sleep, so I'll go and snooze with him whilst mum does it all. He's not listening. So. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it. Again, thanks so much for everything, and I'll speak to you all very soon on the socials and such. See you guys.